welcome to my podcast, episode 33 of Followers Fake or Real. So this is where we show you on desktop how you too can have a podcast. There might be some out there, but this is the one that we do. This is mine. So let us show you that the podcast host is anchor.fm. So you just have to go to anchor.fm, register it, which is a free application. The one that we're doing is on desktop. So it's very different to the one on the phone, but there are things that you can do between both. So let's just talk desktop or explain desktop and what it does, and you can decide if it's good for you. So we'll begin with the transition, which is the intro to the episode. I use Heist. You can choose whatever you like, but this is what I choose. Bit of intro music, as you can tell. And then you just press plus. Everything's plus, and it pops it in here for your episode. Same thing for the recording. So you just press record, and you start your recording. See how you can hear yourself? So let's go. Good afternoon, good day, good everything. This is episode 33, Followers Fake or Real. Hi, I'm Jill. I'm coming to you from jillgeorges.com, the website of Empowering Apparel. So, why do you ask what we're doing? Well, maybe you're not asking. Maybe I'm just saying. But this is a podcast that scrutinizes personal and business social media accounts. We call it whether we think they're fake or real, or instead, we will educate you and then you can make the call. You can look at it if it is of interest to you. So let's get into it. So that's just recording the first segment. As I said, you'll just press plus and it'll come up in here. And after that, we get on with the next segment with a new transition and getting into it. So, back in a moment. Welcome back to segment 2. Just let me quickly show you how we do the next round. So this one was 47 seconds. We did a first take, which I always do 2 takes and see which one is better value. So pop that in, then I want to do a transition change and I use Glurch. Pop that in. If you don't want to use Glurch, you could use Goat. Isn't that entertaining? Anyway, let's do a new recording. Just before we go, if I want to market any of my Anchor episodes on social media, I have to keep them under 3 minutes. So I may find that I chop it into 2 segments. So let's go. Welcome back to segment 2. We're talking about a business account today. Today's business account is a local business in the crafty area. On Facebook and on Instagram. And the one on Instagram is Island Macrame Trace. She hasn't got a lot of followers and not too many following, but she's on her way. It's a gradual process. So she does wall hangings and bag sort of markers, you know, when you can identify. You can use them as, you know, on your suitcase when you're going overseas. You can see it's got little clippy things. Anyone who is listening, you just go to your Instagram account, Island Macrame Trace, Trace, and you know she's got one here with she's put some pots in. Like, macrame used to be around in the 70s. Maybe it's still been going. I don't know. I remember macrame in the 70s. I'm fascinated with craft because I don't do craft, and I just think that it's clever. You know, like this one here, it's a macrame that looks like almost a stage, but I can imagine if it's over like a small window, it's a nice decoration, and you could, I don't know what you would have in the background, lace or something like that as your window. I don't know, I'm not very crafty, as I mentioned, but she does mention a couple of things. She's also got a Facebook account, so I wanted to go through that one as well. So her Facebook account is Island Macrame Trace, just like her, by the way. Like and share. She would hugely appreciate it. Or you can make the decision whether she would hugely appreciate it, because this is all about educating you on whether you think it's fake or real. So, again, her name on here is Island Macrame Trace. So, I wanted to talk to you a little about what she's got going on here with regards to prices and what she can do. So, let's come back in the next segment. Okay, let's get into the next segment. So like I was saying, as in Island Macrame Trace's offerings as a small business, she mentions that she has wall hangings and bag marks. But the other thing I sort of said to her was, other than the fact that I sort of wanted to look at what she has additionally, she has some pricings here. A macrame wall hanging, it looks a little bit technical. She's got 75 on that. A plant hanger, she's got 30. These are quite reasonable prices, people. Quite reasonable. And I put out to her if she did fashion, and she said, you know, in what context? And I said to her, like, do you do bikinis, like macrame bikinis? And she goes, no, but I am definitely willing to look at custom orders. And I thought, fantastic. I think that's a fantastic idea. So for all of you out there who are looking for a rigidage Australian macrame crafty artist as a small business, and you are looking for a nice bikini to take you to a tropical area that you can wear under your, what do you call those things that you know, those dressy things that you wear in the sun. I can't believe I can't remember the name. I've got such a shocking memory. Or you can just walk around with a bikini on if you've got this fabulous body, even if you don't have a fabulous body. So I'm thinking, send her a copy of what it is that you want and your measurements. Just have a discussion. If you think that this account is not fake, then, you know, maybe DM her, or as in on Facebook or on Instagram, Island Macrame Trace, and put the feelers out, because this is authentic Australian macrame craft work, and or it's not. So I'll let you be the decider of that. So you made it to the final segment. That's awesome. So let me finish how we do the podcast. So like I said before, I had to either break it up into 2 segments, or I could have kept the one. I preferred it in the 2 segments. So this one's the first one, because you can see 5 minutes ago, just now. So I'll pop that in there. There you go. Pop that one after it. There we go. And then I'm going to do a transition, because I'm going to finalize the episode. I like to use popcorn as the intro music for the final segment. Here we go. I think that sounds pretty much like an intro to the last segment. So then I pop that in. Ta-da! And then I'm going to record. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the final segment. So I have just been explaining to my vlog audience, which is my YouTube audience, that this is how we basically do a anchor podcast. So for all of you out there who are listening, the the hordes of you who are listening, excuse me, you just have to go to my vlog. You go to Jill Georges, and that's 2 separate words, Jill, and then space, JORRGES, and then just look for episode 33 or have a look at any others. Don't forget, please subscribe. Please subscribe and subscribe to my other social media platforms. That'd be great. I'm here to promote small business, whether it be in Brisbane, in Australia, or worldwide. That's what I do. It's fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. So I just wanted to reiterate on Island Macrame Trace. I'll just quickly go there to Facebook, Island Macrame, MACRAME Trace. Now, if you think that this is a legitimate account on Facebook and Instagram, and you want some authentic macrame from a small business here in Australia, check it out. It's awesome. It looks awesome. And like I said, I did converse with her over MSN. Well, Trace could be a guy, because Trace can be a guy's name. Funny that, isn't it? Tracy's someone. Tracy. There's a Tracy out there. I know, I've heard it. I'm thinking Spencer Tracy, but that's just still the surname. But I have heard of a bloke's name. Anyway, that's just going off the point. Island Macrame Trace. Check it out if you're interested. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. I thoroughly enjoy doing the episodes. I don't know, I probably like talking. Can you tell? It's terrible. Anyway, thanks for listening. Don't forget, if you found it of interest, or if you know someone who will, tell them. Tell your family, your friends, your foe. Let them know. Jill Georges, brought to you by jillgeorges.com, the website of Empowering Apparel, where you can go to the website, choose a t-shirt with an empowering message, buy it, send it to someone you know or yourself, wear it and be empowered with the message on it. So, until we're back tomorrow with episode 34 of Follow As Faithful Real, I will say goodbye for now, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. So, there you go. The end of the podcast. It's all recorded, ready to go. Now, because that is a good 2 minutes 48 seconds, it's going to take a bit. So, what we do is we pop it in there, do a transition at the end. Then when we press save episode, it will come up with the name of the episode and then underneath a bit of a description. And you can just have it copy paste on your notes or in your Microsoft or wherever you want. And if you want to save it, you can save it. Or if you want to just publish it, you can go publish, and it will publish to Twitter and Facebook. If you want to use your phone, you go in there and you can create each segment that's under 3 minutes. You can create a video with subtitles. So, like I said, thoroughly enjoy it. There we go. I'm just going to pop that in. So my idea is that I like to save my episode, and I like to call it something, and I like to also save it as draft, because I'm going to pop in some music, which you cannot do on desktop. You can if you upload music, but I have mine linked to my Spotify account, and I find it so much more easier. So if you're on Anchor, you can hear it. If it's on social media, you only hear a portion of it, but that's okay. The whole point is you can hear some of the tune, and it's promoting further artists, and it's all about helping small business and people in business, isn't it? So anyway, thanks again for listening, and until tomorrow on episode 34, Follow As Faithful Real, we will back to talk to you again about more social media accounts. See ya.